I think we're going to jump into news. I'm going to do my typical commentary on news. I did want to do a little bit of a Super Bowl recap and things like that. So, you ready to get into the news? I'm ready to get into the news. Let's do it. All right, here we are. Oh, 2 views of me. Isn't that sick? Bam. How about we do that and we do that instead? All right. So Super Bowl news. For those of you who... Oh, there we go. That's better. For those of you who don't know, I'm not a huge sports fan per se. I mean, I usually get all hype about, at the bare minimum, going to a good Super Bowl party or whatever. Passed up on this year's. I just have better things to do. Like I said the other day, I found out there was going to be 2 national anthems. I'm just like, that's going to be divisive AF. I don't want to support that with my ear balls. So I didn't do that. It was the Taylor Bowl, lacked interest in that. She's a psyop. I just completely didn't have any interest in that and the weird ads that they were doing. I knew it would be the woke bowl, and I guess a lot of people can see through that. Because, you got the adrenaline going, watching the game. Me, I don't have that adrenaline going because I don't have a horse in the fight. Horse in the race? Yeah, horse in the race. So I analyze everything. And I didn't want to be like those viral videos you see of people smashing the TV. Did not want to smash the TV. Jamie Thomas, member for 2 months. Happy Valentine's Day to the Bror Nation. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. How you doing? N90, Rhonda. All right, everyone's stacking on now. We got 136 people. That's cool. So, let me just describe, before we get into, I got a couple of little news stories I wanted to get into about the actual Super Bowl and some of the things that took place. I don't want to cover celebrities. I mean, there was stuff like... there was new Super Bowl news is like, oh, Kim Kardashian wore a cowboy hat to the Super Bowl. Who gives a flying F, I mean, not me, but it is what it is. But that, what that is to do? What they're doing is celebritizing certain aspects of the Super Bowl. That way women want to watch it too, because that doubles the audience. Taylor Swift made the whole Taylor Swift thing because she has such a huge female following, brought in a lot of viewers that would not normally watch said Super Bowl. So, I can get it to a degree, but again, didn't have any interest for me. However, I did think how the town handled it was very good. I think they did the construction better than F1. I think they did the presentation better than F1. I think they did the advertising and the hyping of the event better than they did F1. So kudos to the towns. I thought, again, that was interesting. I wish F1, they would have been, checkered flags inside the casino, but there was a display in every casino, and it was kind of electric. I would have to say, if I were to describe the town, it was more like a giant frat party. Drunk people yelling, screaming. I mean, do you? I'm not like shitting on people who are yelling and screaming and acting drunk, but it did have that, overt frat party thing. Like I found myself ducking and looking over my shoulder, probably more than usual. Definitely not during F1, but it is what it is. We found out today, too. I don't know if I've seen the news. I can't talk about it here because this video will get shut down. But there was an incident at the Chiefs parade. In case you didn't know, people got hurt. Very bad. So the town was kind of prepared for that. I think there was a greater security presence here for Taylor Swift than the actual fact of the Super Bowl. But for a week and a half, we had the low-flying helicopters checking for radiation. People said the police presence on the actual day of the Super Bowl was pretty intense. I did not see that on the Saturday night we were here. I did not see that leading up to it. It was mild. I thought there was more security at F1 than there was at the Super Bowl, but I'm sure the day of, it was probably a little crazy. I think it was good for the town overall. You know, it'd be nice. That's one thing I would say, yeah, bring it back every couple of years, you know. Yeah, bring it back, in my opinion. I thought it was good. The attendees, the numbers are going to be inflated, but not as bad as F1 and New Year's Eve and all the other things that take place in town. But there was 61,000 people at the stadium. It does hold it has 60,000 seats, and there was 1,000, you know, other people there. Players, teams, coaches, you know, cocktail waitresses, the whole bit. Elon was there. For all intents and purposes, it went off without a hitch, and it didn't really inconvenience my life the way F1 did. F1 was just an enormous inconvenience to me. Super Bowl, not so much, other than the fact that there's no internet in the entire town. I hope that goes away real soon. So, let's get into a couple things we got to discuss in terms of news, and we're not going to discuss Kim Kardashian or anything like that. So what we do have to discuss is this dude. I thought this was kind of funny. I like picking up the offbeat stuff. This dude, there was two of them who ran out on the field and got arrested. This guy was a streaker. You know, I remember like the whole concept of streaking when I was back in the day. But this guy literally knew he was going to get arrested. He came out and open and honestly said, I just paid $42,000 to go to jail. And that's him there. I don't know. Was he naked? I don't know if he was naked or not, but they jumped on him pretty quick. Let's check this guy out. He said streaking at the Super Bowl for him was a life goal. And of course it was Florida, dude, because what's up with Florida? You guys get all the crazy peoples. He said in the Instagram post he didn't want to get old and regret not having tried to streak at the Super Bowl in the prime of his youth. Yeah, all right, bro. Let's check this dude out. All right, hold on. Oh, as he get old, he's getting arrested up in there. He's just like, he's freaking happy with himself. Like, that's the other cat. He's kind of happy with himself, too. He's just like, F it. Let's get out of there. But that's what happened. He went and got himself arrested. He knew it was going to happen. I don't know what the consequences are going to be for said activities. I didn't see it, but, you know, hope it was worth it. So they paid $42,000 to get freaking arrested. And he got his wish. All right, let's see. I love looking at these ads, too. I hope you guys don't mind, but I think these ads are cool. You know that, we're going to talk about it in a second, but you know that Las Vegas has the second highest cost of food in the entire nation. That's actually not bad. 88 cents. $1 a pound for freaking mandarin oranges. What else we got? Just don't drink freaking pop or soda. Just stop. I know it's hard, but just freaking stop. That is rotting your guts, ruining your skin. It's just so freaking bad for you. Oh my God. Let's see, it's not really any deals that I want over here. I mean, some water, whatever. What's the deals? What's the deal, Scungill? I ain't got no meat. Where'd be the meat? Buy one, get one free of Tyson. I don't buy nothing from Tyson. Nah, I don't know why. I just don't. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Viva Velocity. This guy paid $42,000 to get arrested. All right, so the man was out in full force. Oh, why'd they hit me up with the weather, bro? I didn't ask for no weather. Why are they trying to give me some weather? I don't want no weather. I already know what the weather is. I was outside an hour ago. There was 39 DWI arrests made during the Super Bowl blitz in Las Vegas. Only 39. That kind of surprised me. But But check out these numbers. This kind of surprised me. The Super Bowl DUI blitz results. 250 stops, 92 citations, and 39 DWI arrests. Let's do the math on that. So what happened to, let's call that 40, let's call that 130 just to round it up. What happened to them other 120 stops? Did they stop those people just for the hell of it? You know, they were just like, F it, you know, this looks kind of, that's that Bror Fredrik, there's a bolo, let's just pull him over. You know, I mean, were they just randomly pulling people over for the hell of it and then finding out they weren't drunk or whatever? I don't know. I mean, that number should kind of correspond with that number. You should be pretty freaking, you should be pretty, as a law enforcement agent, I think you should be pretty on track with getting these numbers to match, not pulling over people for no apparent reason. Unless, I mean, I'll say unless they got warnings for something, like for brake lights or some shit. But I wish those numbers were closer, because I don't like the disparity there all that much. What, say goodbye to your Prime membership? I didn't know my freaking Prime membership went up to $16. When the hell did that happen? I thought I was paying 12, and I just found out I was paying 16. That is freaking nuts. But yeah, I don't like that. So who saw the video? See, on the new platform, I'll be able to play things like that. Who saw the video of the law enforcement officer in Florida that he was parked under a maple tree or something? Excuse me. And an acorn hit his car, and he thought he was under attack. And he really did like a Steve Austin $6 Million Man shoulder roll, whipped out his gat, and unloaded 2 clips into his own vehicle because he thought the person he had in the back, like, suddenly over a freaking pine cone hitting the top of his car. Deployed SWAT, the whole bit. You guys see that video yet? Freaking guys people need some training. You know, 2 months in the academy is not as, it shouldn't be qualifications. I mean, I hate to say it, but nobody wants to be 5-0 anymore, so they're kind of taking whoever they can get. But mag dumping twice, you know, into the back of your vehicle because a pine cone hit your car? Yikes. All right, so let's move on from there. Did you guys see the video? I think you guys did. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Whatever. All right, what are the winners and losers? I'm a math guy. I'm a math guy more than I'm a numbers dude more than anything else. Super Bowl 2024 Las Vegas game fittingly makes betting history as record amount is wagered at Nevada sports books. I did some math. Okay. Now, what it says here is that there's a new record. $185.6 million was wagered, and last year 189. They want everyone gambling. I mean, there's a mission to get everyone wasted and gambling in this country because it keeps people under control, but that's a subject for another day. So they got it up to $185.6 million were bet on the game in Las Vegas sports books. That sounds like a lot of money. However, do you know what the hold was? You know what they actually won from that? The hold was 3%. I think it was 3.7%, which is came out to almost $7 million. So it was like $6.8 million. That's all the house made out of that. The problem that they had is when people bet the prop bet of whether there would be overtime or not, it was 9-1. They got hosed on that because a lot of people put a lot of money on the prop bet that it would go into overtime. So it definitely skewed their numbers, but I don't feel bad for them. But it's like, oh my God, the town brought in 180. No. the town, excuse me while I fika. You like my fika cup? I do. A coffee. I got a coffee warmer right there. Oh, that's good. I ground it fresh at like 5:15.
Oh, oh,
So,
oh.
you see the smoke that the news blows up everyone's ass? 185 million. Oh my God. It's just so typical, and I keep pointing it out, but people, kind of goes over their head. But I don't want it to go over your head. The town got to keep, out of that $185 million, the town kept under $7 million. There are over 200 sports books in this town, in various properties, all over the place. There's 200 of them. You know what that came out to? $30K each. I mean, I'd like $30K. Drop that in my lap. I'm good with it. But that's all it added up to. From $185 million, it was a profit of $30K per, on average. Some were up, some were down, of course. Some probably made $1,000. But the legal sports books made about, averaged out, $30K each. That's it. That's it. But, they want to tell you 185 million was brought into the town. Most of it was paid back. The take was 3.7%. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. So, don't let the news blow. Oh, yeah, see, I'm right. Hey, my memory is good. Nevada Sportsbook won on average 3.7%, the fourth lowest win percentage. And look at that. They're freaking, I swear I did not read this article. I did research elsewhere. But it's reiterating exactly what well, there's proof that I'm not pulling your freaking legs. It was very low. The fourth lowest in the past 10 years. The biggest winners were the public on the prop bet at 9-1. Yada, yada, yada. And 71% of the money would bet against the spread. The spread. What's this guy? What? Oh, that's nice. What is that? No frickin' way. That is a Subaru? The all-new Subaru Crosstrek? That looks like a combination of a Porsche and an Audi. I don't know if you can go frickin' wilderness trekking in this MFR, but that's pretty frickin' hot, ain't gonna lie. I like the matte black. All right, we'll get one. I'll take it with me. What is this guy? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to make a tinfoil hat. I was going to make a tinfoil hat today. Wrapping tinfoil around your doorknob when you're alone. Here's why. Amazon hates when you do this, but they can't stop you, says knockoff Cindy Crawford. Though I'm starting to buy these, believe it or not.
Oh,
I am starting to buy the hybrid frickin' mullet level shoes, dress on the top, sneaker on the bottom. They are comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. What's this? I'm just going down rabbit holes. Just bear with me. I like watching. I rarely ever look at the stuff except for the news. I get my news from other sources, not this type of stuff, because I don't believe these, I don't believe I don't believe in mainstream media. They all suck. Oh, there's what's her face. I don't want one of those. I don't care. I don't want one. Give me some freaking fossil burning fuel vehicles. Oh yeah, I did. There was a story about Taylor Swift getting Kanye ejected from the Super Bowl. I believe that because she's got the clout to do it. Look at her giving demon signs. I'm telling you, this woman plays for the team down south, if you know what I'm saying. If you saw their skybox, they did a whole ceremony using these while they would, like shotgunning freaking beers and whatnot. She ain't right. I ain't down with her whatsoever. And this guy, her man, he won. I don't think that's roid abuse, but I think he stuck himself with enough Pfizer to freaking freak out, and he pushed the coach, who happens to be an old dude and whatnot. Oh, but all is forgiven because he's a sports guy. I don't understand why people forgive sports people. Remember that asshole who was killing dogs and fighting them and whatnot? Oh, yeah, it's part of his culture, so let's forgive him. And, we'll send him to 5 schools to tell other people in the inner city not to do it. And let's give him a $10 billion contract. I don't understand why our populace worships the musicians and actors and sports fans. I mean, it's idolized. I mean, like they're gods, and they are nobody. In my opinion, there's nothing I want to hear from them. If I'm paying you to frickin' bounce a frickin' ball and keep your mouth shut. And I don't believe we should be paying them that much to bounce a frickin' ball either, or to sing. She's just teaching 13-year-old girls how to be promiscuous. Freak. Anyway, I'm digressing. Oh, all right. Was that Tommy Chung? All right, that's like a 20-year difference. Good on him. I'm not saying you have to go that way, but if you can, what's she doing?
Oh, that's not.
My God, before I die, I have to own a Range Rover. Somehow, some way before I die.
Oh, that's not.
Ugh. What is that?
Oh, that's not.
If you have a mouse, this game will. Oh, wow, that's cool.
Oh, that's not.
Pyong, pyong, pyong. All right, let's move on. Let's get out of that. Bonk. All right, CBS on Super Bowl broadcast in Las Vegas. Someone was rating them on their performance. I think that's why this intrigued me. I'm back with the freaking Mandarin oranges. Not interested. Why'd I even pull this up? Who cares? I don't understand this. I mean, these chicks know more about freaking football than I do. They get to go in the locker rooms and whatever. And if they do weird shit in there, I don't know. It was the biggest gamble in Las Vegas history. Ooh.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that's
all
not.
Right. I'm reading. You can read too. This I wasn't. The ups and downs. Oh wait, what'd they say about Run DMC? The broadcast transition to break with. Really, it's tricky. All right, cool. I'm down with Run DMC. I got love for them. I got mad love for them. Rolling in the Deep. Adele. Adele is such a ugh. She gives me my hair stands up on my forearms thinking about her. She's up there with freaking. She was telling everyone, leave Taylor Swift alone. Like, she's hostile with her audience, She's like our current president. She doesn't care if she alienates 50% of the world. She's just like, F you. Taylor's the best. No, Taylor's a freaking psyop. Shut up. All Adele does is yell at people. It's like, shut up and sing. Matter of fact, don't. Just do the shut up part. The animation, taking the baton. What? I don't know. What? Stone crab? That's interesting. Yeah, okay. This does not interest me. I don't know if it interests you or not. Throwing the flag. I like the stone crab better than this. This is just a breakdown of who did what good. The final verdict. Overall, CBS delivered a quality product. And the network even seemed to find a balance with how often they showed a certain pop star. Though some feel it was not enough to. Oh my God. It was the frickin' Taylor Bowl. That's ridiculous. Yeah, as I eat. All right, let's look at this crazy shit real quick. Eat oatmeal every day and this will happen. Yes, you will poop regular. What are these dudes doing? Is this like one of those 3-way marriages or something?
Oh,
that's two old guys. Oh, I thought that was like advertising one of those like three-way couple things, but it's not.
Oh, that's nice.
What a break down the blah 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 again with this frickin' Taylor. All right, now I'm gonna. All right, I didn't get rid of that yet. Let me get rid of that. All right, now we're gonna talk a bit for a second. Okay, I told you about. I already told you. I went into tremendous detail on how Las Vegas has the second highest food prices in the entire nation, only surpassed by the island state of Hawaii, because everything has to be brought in by boat. It's getting expensive. Eggs, like I say, $7. Milk is anywhere from $5 to $7. If you go to a bodega for a gallon of milk, it's $11 for a gallon of milk. At a bodega, for those of you uninitiated, that's, a 7-Eleven, a gas station that sells shit, $11, $11 for milk. Cheapest meat, maybe $9 a pound, not organic, just, a hair above shoe leather. I spent so far this month to feed me $410. $410 for one person. $410. And it's not even half the month yet. Tomorrow will be half the month. And I think this will, I get amazed. I open my refrigerator, I'm like, damn, it's empty again. $410. 3 years ago, a couple of Novembers ago, I think I was at $280. $250 to $280. I include sundries. I include, soap and deodorant and, stuff like that. I do include that. My Arm & Hammer to wash my clothes and whatever. I do include that stuff, the sundries, because I get it from the same damn place. But $410, I'll go to about $650. $650 it'll cost to feed this guy in 1 month, and it's not getting any better. It's just going up and up and up and up. That's everything. That's insurance has gone up. My bills as a resident here, granted, we do not pay state tax here, because supposedly that's, that's why they say good for the local economy, that freaking Kool-Aid that they want you to drink. Everything's so good for the local economy, because you'd be paying state taxes. However, they don't tell you about how much it costs to register a car. They don't tell you that it's close to 9% sales tax. They don't tell you that the property taxes are sick. I am currently paying almost, I did because it changes by the day. Our local Walmart, some of the shelves are not even labeled with prices anymore. Why? They have to change them every freaking day. I asked someone in the store, it's like, why don't you have prices anymore on the shelves? It's like, it got too much to keep changing them every day. 10 cents, 10 cents, 14 cents, 20 cents, 3 cents, every freaking day. By the day, they're like, we don't even bother. Unless something's going to stay for a week or so, then we leave the price there. That's how bad it is here. Currently, I am at 100. The way I'm figuring, rough math, about 130 to 140% increase over what I was paying 3 years ago to live here in food, electric, gas, insurance, and all the other stuff. That's what it's 140% more. So more than plus 1.5. So more than doubled, heading towards triple right now. It's getting crazy. The cost of living here is going through the freaking roof. All right. This ties into it what I'm about to show you next. So, get a gander at this. Now, bear in mind that I am currently paying in the winter. This has been the coldest month so far. I am paying in the winter what I was paying in the summer. 3 years ago, previous administration, my bills are averaging 400 plus. This time of year, it never even broke 100. Never broke 100. 3 years ago, previous administration. Under this administration, I'm currently paying what I used to pay during the summer, in the winter, when I'm not using shit. My air conditioner does kick on once in a while. It's set at 69. If it happens to go, like today, it was running because it's like 72 out right now in friggin' February, which is outrageous, but it is. So it is running right now. But I don't even know what this summer is going to be like. What is it going to be, 800, 900? They keep getting approval. The gas, and very few people have gas here, but a lot of restaurants do, hence, the $25 cheeseburger. But Nevada Energy keeps getting approval to raise the rates over and over and over and over. And in case you didn't know, we don't, here in Nevada, we do not have, I'll get back to that in a second. We do not have consumer protections the way other states, probably in your state, does. In this state, if you're a renter, you can be evicted on the 6th day. On the 5th day, you get a pay or quit. On the 6th day, if you didn't pay by whatever, sundown or end of business on the 5th day, they'll toss you out. They'll put you in the street. The sheriff's department has the time to come and put your ass on the street on the 6th day here in Nevada. There's no consumer protection. Like, if they want to, if my homeowners association, which they've done it, my homeowners has gone up 600%. 600%. My homeowners has gone up 600%. It's gone up like year over year. I'm up 600% from where I was 4 years ago. And the bulk of that came in one shot, and there's nothing you can do about it. You don't have rights as a consumer here, because when all these laws and all the protections that ensued in this town in its early stages of development were all to protect the businesses and the casinos, and they considered the people who came here like scum of the earth, and they still do. Derelicts, transient people, grifters, scammers, because it was. I mean, let's face it, at one time, it was. We all saw the movie Casino, but now there's families. People are raising their children here. People are retiring here. It's, to this day, a traffic infraction, no turn on red, like kind of slow rolling a stop sign is a misdemeanor. It's a freaking misdemeanor that goes on your record that might stop you from getting a CCW, or, you'll have to put that somewhere. If someone asks you, do you have anything on your record, you have to declare that you have a misdemeanor. Otherwise, I mean, it may sound dumb and they all may laugh and be like, yeah, I got a freaking traffic ticket. I turned on red, whatever. But that's what it is here. They treat the residents like, you're the enemy. It's always been that way. So we have no consumer protections to speak of. Yes, if your air conditioning goes out in your apartment, you first have to send your landlord a certified letter for $35.89, and once he receives it, and you can prove he receives it, he has 48 hours to give you air conditioning in the summer. By then you're dead because your apartment's 140. You're already dead. That's the extent of it. There's certain basic human rights, but they still, it's still not in your favor the way it is in other places. So you can wake up and be like, humming along. Oh, my electric bill just doubled? Hey, my electric bill just doubled. They're like, so? We got approval? What do you want? Bang. That's how it works here, in case you didn't know. So, let me get back over here. Back to the power company. Like I said, I'm currently paying what I pay in the summer in the winter, and I'm not using anything. I'm not really running the AC. In the summer, the AC's running 27, not 24/7, probably 27, because I'm, over 72 degrees. I'm non-functional. Check this out. This is the next thing they're telling me I have to pay for. That'll be included in my bill. I would call this, bear with me, tip culture gone wild. Now I am forced to tip these people. How am I tipping them? Well, let's find out. NV Energy customers will now pay for the millions in employee bonuses. So NV Energy decided in its infinite wisdom that their employees are so freaking awesome that they gave them bonuses of $5.7 million in employee bonuses. And they said, rather than that come out of our pocket and our profit and all the raises that we've enacted, how about we just tack it onto the bill? So for all intents and purposes, I had to pay this as a tip. So I'm contributing to the tip of $5.7 million for their employees. They were the ones who decided to do it. Now they're just simply going to add it to our bill. I think this is freaking nuts. Nevada Energy customers across the Silver State, just read this. This reiterates everything I'm saying. We're in sticker shock from the skyrocketing energy bills. Most people report that their monthly bills have doubled or tripled in the past 12 months. And I can attest to that. So now they're telling us that it's not even a choice. Now they just raise natural gas, yada, yada, yada. Who's this asshole? Is this the guy? Is this the asshole? Commissioner Andy Brown? Are you the one who's taking food off everyone's plate? They're going to recoup. The ruling is allowing for the recoup of their bonuses to their employees to be recouped from the customer. It's going to be yet another freaking line item on my bill. I don't know what that is, but it's not enormous, but just the unmitigated gall that they have to do that. How many people are on Nevada Power? Probably like 1 million. So in order to recoup that, it's going to cost, minus taxes, yada, yada. So they're going to hit my bill probably for like $8. So they can, so it's a tip. So I'm tipping these freaking people. And the only time they ever come out, the only reason they ever have to be at my house is if I don't pay my bill and they come and cut me off, which I think they could do remotely. Thank God that's never happened. And what? They fix stuff, but you go in there, they treat you like I go to this place on occasion. If I pass, I'm just like, F it, let me roll in there. On the door, there's a giant sign right here where I'm pointing that says, no filming or picture taking out on our private property whatsoever. And there's like a security guard, like 3 deep in there, because people go in there and they're just like, what the actual F? Because if you wake up in the morning and you're on some type of fixed income, like most people are, I can't say I'm not, but like most people are, and your bill doubles, you got to go in there and be like, yo, what the actual F are you doing? Where am I supposed to pull this extra $200 out my ass? So they got security guards in there so they could beat you over the head, throw you out the front door and then turn you off. But it says like you're not allowed to film them. They will prosecute you if you do any video of their shenanigans in there. This is like gangster level stuff V Power's got going on. The unmitigated gall. They were the ones who decided that their employees were freaking awesome. They all deserve bonuses. And now I have to pay for it. let me duke the guy, let me duke a guy $5, but to me, it is out freaking rageous. But there you go. That's living in Las Vegas. Oh, did you guys see this? I thought this was kind of, oh yeah, this is horrible. I can't even, I'm not even going to say that, but you guys know that this happened, right?
Oh,
At the parade. I don't know what that's all about, but you notice all the people who are doing the pew-pew against, innocent civilians are of one certain ideology, one certain, like, alphabet type of thing, Have you noticed that lately? Every single one of them? All right. Anyway, check this out. This was in downtown Summerlin. You know the store. I've taken it to you, which I find odd because this specific store, whenever we go down there for Christmas or Halloween or whenever I go down there, there's always armed guards out front. So I found it very freaking unusual that this took place at that store. This is right where we go. The Christmas parade goes right by here. Blah, 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 blah. Watch this. Oh, we're going to look at we'll look at an ad for a second. All right, forget about him for a second. Watch the brazenness. But there's no consequences.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at this.
Oh, that's nice.
This is at the Apple store. And look at all the green and purple hair people just like, I don't know what to do. If I worked there, I would have whacked them over the head with a freaking iPad. But they're just like, F it. Look at this. Oh, wait. It was a phone call. Get up.
Oh, that's
Look at this. Look at all the green hairs and the purple hairs. They're just like, whatever. Let them do it, I don't have any testosterone today.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
look at that. 0 F's given.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Yank. Look at them. They're just like, screw it.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Is this going on everywhere? I guess it is going on everywhere. And this guy's like, oh, wait, hold on. We got more footage of these wonderful citizens.
Oh, that's nice.
And he's showing it to the camera. He's just like, hey, yeah, check me out. I mean, which is dumb because all that stuff, they already arrested them. Because, I mean, if you guys know anything about, Find My and Apple tracking, they're done, They'll find it right at they're going right to these people's house. So that was freaking dumb anyway. But look at them all standing around. Duh, because if you interfere, if you do anything, you lose your job. All right, enough of that. Let's see it one more time. Let's see the replay. He's just like, F it. The world we live in of no consequences.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. The last thing I do want to talk about is this. Remember I said I'm in the 50-50 camp on whether the A's is even going to build a stadium here? Well, check this out. Do you actually believe this? I mean, I don't think anyone believes this, but the A's are discussing back with Oakland to extend their lease. But it's just until the Las Vegas park is open so we can come over. Yeah, okay. I think they're getting a little case of, let's humble ourselves and pretend this all never happened. So they might not even move at this point, is the way I'm predicting it. Yeah, the A's are in temporary talks and debate. Yeah, all right. So I'm in like the 60-40 camp. I would say that it's like 60-40 that the A's will ever move to Las Vegas because nobody wants them. They're not going to make any money. We don't need a stadium. We don't need the traffic. We don't need the aggravation. And we don't need to come up with funding for them. Us as residents, I don't want to fund that crap, and I know everyone else feels the same way. So they can bring like 4,000 people in to see a game. Like one Super Bowl is like 7 A's seasons. Nobody cares about the freaking A's. They can just stay their asses home. So I think this is an avenue by where they're going to backpedal and say, well, during talks and we shook hands and you know what? After all, we're not leaving. Sorry, Vegas, but we're breaking our contract and F you. And then the Tropicana was already the Tropicana. You ever say something bad about your car and your car knows it and it starts like acting funny? You say, oh, it's a freaking car, da, 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 da. Or you say something derogatory about your car and your car's like, a transformer, and the car's like, you think this is bad? And then it starts acting all sorts of freaking weird. That's what the Tropicana's doing. There's like this big crack that's starting to form on the outside. The Tropicana's like, so you're gonna knock us down, huh? You're gonna knock me down. I'm the OG here. You can't knock me down. I'm gonna collapse. So they better be careful over there. I don't want them collapsing. But there's cracks developing outside of the Tropicana. All right, let's see the last of this jive, and then we'll call it news. Las Vegas homeowner gets help after a contract. Gets help from who?
Oh,
gets help from who? Where do I get $10,000? I've been scammed. I've been scammed on my freaking electric bill. Setting an example for conservatives. Shut up. That's the theme of today. Just shut up. Mardi Gras celebration. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think I could ever go to a Mardi Gras celebration. It just kind of creeps me out a little bit. Can we make Flamingo Rd safer? No. No, you cannot. That's where I got T-boned. That's where all things bad happen on all the crossroads on Flamingo. They're even asking the public, please tell us what we could do. Tell us what we could do. It's like freaking all the roads in Vegas, but particularly Flamingo Rd is like Mad Max. You ever see Mad Max? Well, they're like ripping down the freaking desert and they're all like, like you got the guy with the spikes and everything's hanging off the side. That's what Flamingo is like. Flamingos is effed. I hate driving on Flamingo. So some rideshare drivers went on strike for Valentine's Day. Ooh. You get some big old balls. Coyotes are biting people in Lake Las Vegas. Oh, it's better than getting, I don't know, waterborne diseases from that freaking nasty lake. Oh, sorry, I burped that. Yeah. All right, let's see what. They always got to get chicks in there. What's this chick selling? Is that her OF page? Oh, she's selling me some solar. Ooh, I wanted to come over, sell me some solar, baby. What's she doing? She's like, ooh, look at me in my tank top, and I'm holding some Amazons. What's she doing?
Oh, that's nice.
And they say sex don't sell, boobs don't sell. Oh yeah. Check out the house. Whoa, I want to find out more about this house over here. Solar power and everything.
Oh, that's
whoa.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Wait. And the funny thing is that women are like, oh, the patriarchy sexualizes me. No, you frickin' sexualize yourself. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not doing that. You are. You're the one putting on the free show. Oh, teen going 104. Wrap himself around a telephone pole. What is this? Some people did some stuff. Who's this guy?
Oh, that's nice.
Who's this guy with all the freaking coinage?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
All right, I'm bored. Yeah, and let me buy an electric freaking truck.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's
Same day hell freezes over, I'll be there. Look at him, man. This old dude's got, over 50. This guy looks like he's over 90, but he's got all the Photoshop gains. Good on you, bro. Like I said, when I turn 70, I'm going to pump my body full of so much stuff, and I'm going to look like that. Because I'm not going to care. They're going to say, oh, but it's going to take 10 years off your life. I'm going to be like, whatever, bro. I'm going to have the gains when I'm freaking 70. I don't care. What is this, a dookie? This intrigues me. What's this guy pouring water in his ear? Oh my God, these ads are a freak show. Oh my God, on my new platform, I'm gonna talk to you about aloe vera. I have aloe vera growing everywhere, and I use it for everything, for things that'll make your freaking head explode. But it's so good. What'd she do? She turned herself in. Well, good on you, good on you. In and out's closed. Look at her. Oh, look how wide I could open my mouth.
Oh, that's nice.
What's that?
Oh, that's nice.
Soylent Green. All right. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And one last time, I'm going to invite you to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you want a sports channel, do the stuff, and click on that link if you want to get notified when Bror Fredrik, Raw and Uncensored, goes live. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.